Hey there, I bet you're watching this video because you want to earn from home, working on the financial market. I'm glad to tell you that you came to the right place. My name is Angela Gruzdova. I'm a financial analyst with Olymp Trade, and I'm going to tell you about the benefits of our platform and show you how easy it is to start. Just imagine two financial instruments, fixed time trading and Forex, available to trade at the same time. Tons of different assets from different sectors and categories. Olymp Trade is the easiest and most comfortable access to the financial market. Let me show you. Welcome to the platform. First, let's talk about different assets. Here in the upper left corner is where you will find all the different assets or financial instruments that you can trade on the Olymp Trade platform. You can choose to trade different cross-currency pairs, which is a comparison of how much one country's currency is worth compared to the other. There are a lot of different countries and mixed cross-currencies to choose from. There are different commodities, and these are resources such as Brent oil, gold, silver, and natural gas. You can choose to trade from a huge list of large popular company stocks like Apple, Amazon, Boeing, and many others. We also have all the major indices, which is a combination of different large company stocks, which as an index helps to gauge the state of different economies. For example, the German DAX, United States Dow Jones, and UK FTSE. Now, many traders love to trade cryptocurrencies, and you can take your pick here: Bitcoin, Dash, Ripple, and many more. And ETF. This is a collection of securities such as stocks and/or commodities. The securities can be dedicated to a certain sector like the real estate or have different combinations. The most awesome thing is that you don't have to buy or own any of these assets. Simply trade and make money on their price fluctuation. Let me show you how to do it. The Olymp Trade platform is divided into two main parts: fixed time trading, FTT, and Forex. When you choose a desired asset, the price movement and fluctuation will be displayed on the chart of the platform. If we choose the fixed time trading instrument, what we have to do is determine if the price of the asset will be higher or lower than the current price after a certain period of time. Here is where you would enter your trade amount, and here is where you would choose the expiration time. This is in how long the trade will close. It is recommended for the trade duration to be ×2 or ×3 your working time frame. The time frame is right here in the bottom center of the platform. It changes how often the chart gets updated. This means that if I'm looking at the 1 hour time frame, each candlestick will show me how the price changes each 1 hour. And if this is my working time frame, then my trade duration should be 2 to 3 hours. If I'm looking at the 15-minute time frame, then each candlestick is going to show me how the price changes every 15 minutes. And in this case, my trade duration should be 30 to 45 minutes. So looking at this example, we have Euro-US dollar, and we're looking at the 15-minute time frame. And if we determine that the price will be higher than the current price in 30 to 45 minutes, then we will click on the green button. If we believe it will be lower than the current price, we would click on the red button. Your profit will be fixed at the rate of return, which you can see next to each asset. This means that if you enter a trade with $100, the rate of return is 82%. If your prediction is correct, your profit will equal to $82. As you can see, Olymp Trade provides a high rate of return, which means a high profit. Now, two important things to note is that, first, it does not matter by how much the price changes, as long as it is either higher or lower than the opening trade price. So the price could change significantly or by just 1 point. Your profit will be the same. Remember, fixed at the rate of return. And second, the amount of the trade is the maximum amount that a trader can potentially lose in case the forecast is incorrect, regardless of how much is deposited on the account. The second trading instrument is Forex. Let's see how it's different from FTT. The main difference is that the profit accumulation on Forex depends on by how much, meaning by how far, the price moves in the direction of your trade. There is no expiration time, which means that you can exit a trade at the most convenient or profitable time. So remember, with Forex, the profit is unlimited. With Olymp Trade, there is a separate great benefit that there is no spread when compared to classical Forex. This means that the price that you see on the chart will be the price of the trade opening and trade closing. There is a commission charged for opening a trade that you can always see right here before entering a trade. If we take the classic currency pair Euro-US dollar, if we forecast that the price of the euro will rise in relation to the US dollar, we would open an up trade. Likewise scenario, if we forecast that the price will go down, we would open a down trade. And right here is where you can find the multiplier. This is a financial service which allows you to increase the size of your trade by a factor of 50, 100, 200, or 500 relative to the amount invested. So if your trade is for $100 and you're using the 100 multiplier, you'll be trading as if your trade is actually $10,000. With the 200 multiplier, $20,000, and so forth. This is a really awesome tool which should be used with caution. Remember, the higher the multiplier, the higher the risk, but a higher potential profit. The lower the multiplier, the lower the risk, and a lower potential profit. So if you have a good signal and you are sure about your trade, then use a higher multiplier. If you have doubt, to minimize losses, use a lower multiplier. I bet your fingers are itching to try it out, right? Well, here's another awesome benefit. You can start right now with a demo account. Practice trading using virtual funds. Try out and practice trading on FTT and Forex using any assets for as long as you like. In addition to that, Olymp Trade has a full section that is dedicated to education. We teach you how to properly forecast price movement, what different styles of trading there are, and what strategies can be used. We teach you about technical analysis indicators, how to use them, and much, much more. On the left-hand side menu, click on More and go to Education. In the same menu, you can click on Webinars, and these are live streams and videos where we teach you how to trade and also trade with you. You can also find these streams and videos on our YouTube channel, so make sure you're subscribed. My friends, this education is free and it is here for you, and education is necessary for success. So enjoy! Now let's look at the platform and talk about forecasting and how trading works. There are many different ways to forecast further price movement. One popular method is the study and observation of the previous price movement, which is called technical analysis. What we can do is use a tool, a technical analysis indicator called a trend line. A trend is market movement in a certain direction. If the price of an asset is going up, then we have an uptrend or bullish trend, because on the financial market, buyers are called bulls. If the price is going down, we have a downtrend or a bearish trend, as sellers on the market are called bears. If there is no trend on the market, it is called that the market is in a flat. Trading in a range or a channel, this means that the price is moving sideways and neither buyers or sellers are in control. Now, we can draw a trend line on an up or down trend. On a downtrend, you would connect the highs or the peaks of the price movement, and on a downtrend, you would connect the lows. When you are drawing a trend line, you want it to get the maximum amount of price touches without the price breaking or moving beyond this line. When the price does break this line, may mean that the trend direction is changing. Now we can use this signal when the price breaks this trend line and use additional indicators to get a confirmation. For this purpose, we can use, for example, an indicator called a moving average. A moving average is displayed on the chart as a curved line that usually follows the direction of the price movement. It is based on calculating the average price for a certain period of time, and it helps to determine the trend on the market, and it is also used to get signals. By combining different indicators, we look for possible entry and exit points for our trades. If the moving average is pointing down, this confirms our downtrend. If the moving average is pointing up, then we have an uptrend. To get a signal, we have to wait for the price, the candlestick, to cross the moving average either up or down. When the price crosses the moving average down, this is a signal to enter a down trade. And when the price crosses the moving average to the upside, gives us a signal to enter a trade up. The really cool thing is that you can use Forex and FTT together. If we're looking at Forex, then we can enter a trade in the direction of the trend and then wait and collect our profit on this whole price movement. The thing about the market is that it moves in waves and has moments of retracements or corrections. So if we have an uptrend as the price is moving up, it will retrace down by a third or a half before resuming in the direction of the main trend. And likewise scenario with a downtrend. Think of it like resting points. We can use these retracements to trade FTT. The idea here is that there are certain levels called support and resistance. These are areas where the price is likely to either stall and or reverse in the opposite direction. When we draw our trend line on an uptrend, we are drawing a level of support. And when we are drawing a trend line on a downtrend, we are drawing a level of resistance. So during a time of retracement, we can trade up when the price bounces from support and trade down when the price bounces from resistance. But please remember, it is recommended and trades have more probability if they are opened in the direction of the main trend. My friends, using Forex and FTT together can be very profitable. It is important to understand that certain steps need to be taken to forecast and to predict future price movement. Education, proper planning, money management, and emotional stability is necessary to succeed on the financial market. The great thing is that we're here for you, and we're here to help you and to teach you. Join us, learn, and earn with Olymp Trade.